Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go over Montagne. He's an attacking operator with 3 armor, 1 speed. His primary weapon is an extendable shield that provides full body extension and protection for him and anybody behind him. His secondary weapon is a P9 handgun and an LFP 586 handgun. He can also have 2 stun grenades or 3 smoke grenades. The unique gadget is, of course, his extendable shield. So let's get straight into this. We're going to go right into his handguns, the P9 and the LFP 586, and see how well they shoot in single fire, rapid fire, and burst methods. So as you just saw, the P9 is very inaccurate while hip firing, whether you're doing smooth controlled fires or rapid fire in any kind of situation. Best option would be to aim down sight with it. Unfortunately, as a shield operator, that's not a very good idea to do, because 9 times out of 10, the defending operator is aimed on your head waiting for you to aim down sight. So let's get into the specifications of the P9. It does 30 damage. The fire rate is semi-automatic, which means it will only go as fast as you can pull the trigger. The mobility is 50, which means it is extremely fast to pull up, aim down sight. If you were another operator that was not a shield, switching from your primary to your secondary. The capacity is 16, 17 if you include the one that's in the chamber, and the recoil pattern is really good when you're aiming down sight. Being the little green dot is the very first shot, and red being your final shot areas. Those groupings are very small, and it shows that even when firing down sight and you're spraying them, you will most likely hit center mass if that's where you're aiming. And next we'll just jump straight into the LFP 586 and its live fire. So we just saw the LFP 586 and the different ways you can fire it. It's wildly inaccurate. It's horrible to use. I mean, it's great. It's great when it comes to its firepower, but accuracy is all thrown out the window unless you do single shots very precise. It takes some time to get used to the weapon and its kickback, but overall, in my opinion, it's a great weapon. It's the weapon that I use whenever I use Montagne. So going into the specifications, it has 77 damage. So when you're hitting hard. Fire rate of semi-automatic. Those 6 rounds only go as fast as you can pull the trigger. And again, the mobility of 50. Very quick to switch in and out of. And it's got a very low capacity with only 6. Though, with those 6 rounds, you get a lot more in reserve, more extra rounds for it. And as you can see, if you look at the recoil pattern, it's crazy. Every shot except for the very first shot, the little green dot at the bottom, it's just, the range is huge. By the time you get to the fourth shot, if you're rapid firing, it's up way above the defending operator's head. So be very careful if you use the LFP 586. Although it is a very powerful weapon, and it, for the most part, takes people down 1 to 2 shots, maybe 3. But you got to be really careful or you're going to miss every single shot. So we've come to the end of the review. We have seen Montagne in action a little bit. We have seen both his P9 and the LFP 586 in action. And well, I mean, it's a great operator. I love Montagne. I'm mostly a shield user. I bounce between Blitz and Montagne myself all the time. And Montagne, especially when it comes to bombs and securing location, he's great to use. For secure location, it's great to just throw him into a corner, extend his shield, and use him as like bait. Just sit there, have the defender start coming to you, have one of the other attack operators sitting around a corner peeking it just ever so slightly, and just taking them out as soon as they come around. For bombs, it's great to hide behind them and have whoever has the diffuser start planting right behind them. Pop some smoke down there, have glass in the back, making sure nobody comes through. It's very great to use them. And let's get right down to it. So his pros, in my opinion, are high armor, his unique gadget, that extendable shield, can be used in so many different ways. He's got a very strong pistol, being the LFP 586, and a really accurate pistol, that P9. His cons is that he's really slow. He's loud. They'll be able to hear him a mile away. And I mean, really, that's it. That's all I can really think of. Two major things. He's very easy to get around because he's so slow, especially when he gets that extended shield up. So with saying all that, I would honestly have to give Montagne a, drum roll please, a 7, a solid 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, found it useful, got something out of it. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell and on the right of the subscribe button to make sure you guys stay up to date with all my next content. And don't forget to drop a comment down below on the next operator that I should do. You guys have yourselves a squirrely day.